Hello, everyone joining us out there from Tam O'Shanter. The final game in the Cold Turkey Tournament will be Northview and St. Francis. Opening face-off coming shortly here. The Knights are 2-0-1 in this tournament so far this weekend. With a win against St. John's on Friday, Perrysburg on Saturday morning, and a tie yesterday against St. Ed's. Played Northview a weekend ago, a 6-3 victory. The game was a lot closer than the score. We cut out there briefly, folks, but Northview did just take the lead on a very bad angle shot by David Crandall, 15 in yellow. Knights trying to get it out of their own end. Here it comes to center ice where Gordy Hunt has it. Gordy Hunt trying to chip it around his man. It's knocked down there. It's a 2-on-1 for Northview. Slides it over. Nice defensive play there by Kyle Warzak, number 4, for the Knights, taking that pass away. Now behind the St. Francis net. Oh, right out in front. Almost 2-0 real quick as Muir had an opportunity to make that happen. Another couple of saves, this time by Harvey. And it was kicked around. It's going to be knocked down at the point. And finally hits a body on the bench. We'll get a whistle and a face-off right in front of the St. Francis bench here. 1-0 is your score early. Northview taking a quick lead. St. Francis struggling to get it out of their own zone. Here it comes again, back into the St. Francis zone. A pass from Dressel to Henry Rosinski. Rosinski headed, stolen away by C.J. Lehman. Elliott with it. Right out in front, another score. Northview comes out hot. Lehman makes a pass from behind the red line. Count for a goal as that one just got past Max Harvey. 2-0 is your score early on with 13:21 left in the first period. Knights are looking a little sleepy here. Very early on, but very sleepy. Puck finally ends up in the Northview end. And it's going to come all the way out and down. I'll leave it here. That's going to be an icing. Off the draw, it's Northview coming into the zone. Seals, tries to make 2 moves. Nothing doing. shot just goes trickling wide of the St. Francis net. Coming away with it here is St. Francis. Jake Myers flips it out to center. It's going to be sent all the way down where Danker's going to take it. Danker slides it over to Egan. Egan off the boards, up to Jake Myers, out of the air, comes to Holmeyer. Holmeyer's racing down, looking for a shot. That hits the pad of Austin Nowak. First shot on net that Nowak's had to see. Nice body play there by the St. Francis defenseman. Up to the point. Flip shot, still controlled by Northview. Referee kind of in the way there. Comes to Jaros. Jaros kicks it with his foot. And the shot goes wide here. Another shot from Northview, doesn't make it on net. Zach Stein ridden off the puck by Harrell. Up into the rafters and out of play and back onto the ice. Two nothing is your score. Northview on top early. St. Francis looking sluggish today. Another face-off one and a shot. Max Harvey didn't see that one until it went by him. Gordy Hunt gets it out to center ice. Long pass there from Elliott to Harrell. Harrell tips it in the zone. Comes out here. Nick Mack had his stick lifted. It hits the netting. We're going to have a whistle and a face-off to the right of Harvey. Off the draw, shot by Seals. Another shot, nobody saw it. Max Harvey's skate hit it. He had no idea it was there, but he saved it nonetheless. Nancy had it, gave it over to Dressel. Dressel couldn't get anything on that shot. Here comes Benny Seals. Sends one high over the glass, and that puck's going to go all the way to the blue line, but not out. Zach Stein gets it out to center ice. It's taken there by Joey Mancy. Mancy takes a back-crunching check into the Northview bench, but he finds his way back to the bench. Here comes a icing or a penalty. 17, Benny Seals with a slash. He knocked the stick completely out of the hand of the Knight player at the point. So St. Francis will have 2-minute power play. See if they can do anything with it. It'll be Box, Mack, and Holmeyer with Kerr and Dressel. I believe all seniors. He wins the faceoff, gets it all the way in, and a pass all the way out of the zone goes right to Riley Box. Box go around his man. Gets it all the way around. This will be where St. Francis sets it up. Oh, and a shot right on net. Hits the chest protector of Austin Nowak. It's going to come all the way down. It's played by Harvey out to center ice. Gives it to Mack. Mack gets it over the line. Comes around where Northview's able to clear it once again. Settled there by Harvey. Taken by Nick Mack. Mack being harassed by Harrell. Oh, Mack took a shot. Never saw it. Was Austin Nowak. Never saw it. It popped straight up and down. Landed right in front where Nick Mack was able to get a second attempt on it. It's going to make it 2-1. Nowak never saw it after the first save, but it was straight up in the air. Landed straight down. Only went about 3-4 feet in the air, but ended up landing right in front where Mack was able to tap it home. Nowak was looking behind him like it went over the back of the net. On the draw, Egan gives it to Danker. Danker tried to get it up to Mateo Ray. That pass was intercepted. But it bounces around where Booth is able to tuck it back deep behind the net. Came right out in front again. Here comes Northview. Bad errant pass there, taken by Egan. Egan up to Mateo Ray. Ray goes through the legs of Carter, 14 in yellow. Saved now by Hunt. And that's going to hit a stick. The puck will come outside of the zone for the next faceoff. Off the draw, the puck ended up just going on net to Austin Nowak where he covers. And that puck ended up going right to Box. Box just couldn't do anything with it as it was hopping on in. Here comes Horvath one-on-one with Stein. Oh, and a bad pass went right to Jaros. Jaros wasn't expecting it. Jaros ends up checking his man into the St. Francis bench. It's back to Warzak. Warzak off the boards. Gave it up to Hunt. Hunt gave it to Box. Box decides to chip it in. Hunt's going to go after it. Oh, and almost a dangerous turnover for Northview there, but on the other side of it, here they come. Puck just sitting there. Nobody's able to get a stick on it. There's Northview with it, and a quick shot again. Harvey did not react until that puck was past him. His head is turning as that puck is hitting the back wall. I'm not sure if he's just not seeing it well or not, but this will be an icing. Sent down by Stein. St. Francis will make a change. On the draw, it's controlled by St. Francis. Gressel. Get the skates of Kerr. Kerr is going to get it to the center ice line and dump it all the way down. Right there out in front, another shot. Oh, and it one just went wide. And there's going to be another penalty. This one's going to go to Mikey Burton in yellow for a charge. St. Francis will be on a power play. I apologize, I never took the power play sign off, but that's okay. We're back on it again. 6:43 left in the first period. Early on here, it is 2-1. Northview on top. And here comes Northview with it. Right there, almost had a shorty as the puck is trapped between the legs of Max Harvey. But St. Francis has got to get going on these face-offs if they're going to want any type of opportunity to get a shot on this power play. Making it too easy for Northview. There's Box. Box dumps it back to Dressel. Dressel retreats, hits the brakes, heads on up. Will be kept in here. Take that back. Seals drops it all the way back to his defenseman. And it's going to come all the way to center ice. Seals tried to whack it deep into the zone, but it went right to McMack. Mack, 17 in blue. Had it knocked off his stick. Tangle around down there. Mack's got it back now. He hits the skate of Seals as he was trying to get that to the point. Puck still sitting around loose. Nobody can get a stick on it. Comes back to Mack. Mack left it there. Not a good leave, but Northview is going to send it all the way down again. It's going to be stopped here by Harvey and taken by Danker. Danker is going to give it up to Egan. Egan finds a streaking Hunt. Hunt in stride with the pass. Gets it into the zone. Centering its attempt. Knocked down right there. Oh, right out in front. If Pavica was a step to his left, would have had an opportunity. Here's Mateo Ray. Ray with it. Makes a move on one man. It's hung up a little bit on the other one. Gets it all the way up to the line and dumps it in. It's played there by Nowak. Here's Jaros. Jaros had a shot that went towards the front of the net. Nothing doing. Shot there from Lehman. Going to be chested down by Max Harvey, and it'll drop right in front of him. He'll cover. We'll get a whistle and a face-off. Our play is over. I'll take that off of them. 4:02 left here in the first period. And this puck's going to make its way all the way down from Dressel. Taken now here by Box. Box as Jaros. Jaros is onside, but the pass was just out of his reach. I guess he wasn't onside. I'm not sure why they wouldn't have yelled offsides. He said good, and then he said off. Sent down into the corner by number 5 in yellow. Tapped out here. Given to Holmeyer. The shot there hits the mask. Of Harvey. Taken there by Ames. Ames gets checked by Jaros. Brought back into the zone by Seals. Seals has Jaros behind him. Jaros gives up, and it's flipped in by Seals and stopped by Harvey. Murphy will make a change of all 5 guys as they have a 2-1 lead. Francis had the draw, left it there for Horvath. He tried to take a shot. Warzak's tripped up from behind. Harvey's going to come off for the extra tacker. Let's see if St. Francis can do anything with it. Here's Booth. Booth behind the net. That's going to be kicked by Northview. They're going to go on the penalty kill, though, with 2:53 left in the first period. Be a trip. Warzak went tumbling down on that one. Northview's getting an unsportsmanlike from their coach. Looking for one more body is the referee. And there he goes. It'll be a 5-on-3 for St. Francis. 2 minutes. Referees probably heard a lot of bantering and a lot of people yelling at him all weekend long. They've been here all weekend. I'm guessing that he's sick and tired of it. So short leash for the coaches. St. Francis wins the draw, and they control it, but Kerr couldn't keep it in the zone. Here, Russell had it, lost it, leaves it to Mack. Mack's going to come up the middle of the ice with it. It's over the blue line, no pressure. Oh, and a centering attempt there. Had his man open. Nothing doing. Gives it back out to the point to Dressel. Dressel over to Kerr. Kerr down low to Mack. Mack circles it back up top. Gives it to Kerr. Kerr's going to take a shot. That's going to go in top shelf right over the shoulder of Austin Nowak. Never saw it. He looked behind him, and that was already in the net by the time it was there. A lot of traffic in front. Nothing he could do there. He had the bottom part covered, but the top is where that puck was headed. Still on a 5-on-4 power play for another minute and 2 seconds, though, because of the bench minor to, I'm not sure which coach it was down there, but one of the coaches for Northview. We'll pop this back up there. We are still on a power play here. 2 minute 2 left. Here's the face-off taken here by St. Francis. In the zone goes Box. Box had it just off the end of his stick right to player in yellow, and he sends it down. Couldn't quite corral it and keep it. Here's Dressel again. Dressel, full head of steam, drops it back for Mack. Mack's going to skate with open ice, gives it over to Kerr. Kerr gets over the blue line. Kerr's going to take a shot. That hit a shin guard in front. Nothing doing there. Here's Holmeyer back behind the net to Mack. Mack gives it back out to Kerr. Kerr trying to fend off a defender. Still has it. Coming down the side is Crandall. Crandall makes 2 moves. Lost it on the second move there by Dressel. Puck finds its way to Box. Box on the far side. He's got 3 guys to beat. Nobody with him. Oh, he sent it out front. Nobody goes to the net, though. If somebody were at the net, that would have been an easy chip in. As coming out of the box is number 18. And that score is correct. I know we cut out. I'm not sure where we cut out, but shot from the point from Northview just went underneath the elbow. Nobody in front of the net. Just wasn't played correctly by Max Harvey. Either way, it's a 3-2 lead for Northview. Egan's going to have it. He's going to take it back and whip it around. Here comes Pavlica with it. Pavlica lost it briefly, gives it up to Jaros. Jaros at center ice. Here comes Northview again. Backhander. Shoved into the corner by Harvey. 5 seconds left. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. And nothing doing there. 3-2 is your score after 1. Zamboni door is coming open, so we will take a break and come back here in just a little bit. from St. Francis coming out of their zone is a little bit long, and we'll have an icing. Carter takes the face-off against Cordy Hunt. It's won by St. Francis, but McMack a little bit too strong on the exit pass. We're going to have an icing. Right back down where we were. I'll leave the camera still. St. Francis had to draw one. Pavlica put it into the skates of a Northview player. Now it's stolen away by Northview and shot point blank by Dougie Carter. We're going to have a penalty against Danker for a cross check, and Jack Smalley is hurt. His helmet came off, holding his head. Maybe he was just holding his head so he didn't get cracked by anything.
Is Jack in that?
That is the case. Danker will go to the box for a cross check.
Oh, you got talked off.
So Northview on the power play. Control the face-off out to the point. In there to Crandall. Excuse me, Muir, not Crandall. Looked like a 5, not a 9. Northview has it behind the net. St. Francis dangling around. Comes back out to the top, to the point. Almost stolen away there by Mack. Shoveled away there by Stein. Orzak checks his man off. St. Francis moving and rotating. All the way out. Slap shot there. Off a stick and up into the netting. That looked like it might have been Holmeyer. With that deflection, it was. Northview wins this face-off. Comes all the way over to Crandall. Crandall slid it down. 2 taps. They almost got it past Smalley. Smalley was ready for it and gave an opportunity to Egan to backhand it all the way down. Here comes Northview on the backside. Carter one-on-one with Egan. Egan deflected. That pass went right to Dressel. Dressel had a chance to get it out, and he just missed it. It was taken away from him by Northview. Northview still has it in the zone. Here's Crandall with it. Crandall takes a shot. That hits the stick and goes up and over the netting. Out of play. 44 seconds left on the power play for Northview. Tony draws one again here by Northview. They're going to walk it in. Lost it briefly by Orzak. Orzak, good defense there. Orzak covering the point man now. It's all the way back around where Mack sends it. Pressures his man. Orzak's got it on the far side. He's trying to kick it free. Taken down there. It was Holmeyer. Holmeyer got back up, tried to get rid of it. Holmeyer had it. Here comes Holmeyer. His defenseman slipped. Let's see what he can do. Oh, and he lost it off the end of the stick. And the net comes off from Horvath in yellow. So the faceoff will be right here in the zone. Holmeyer had an opportunity to bury that one. He had Austin Nowak off balance. He just lost it off the toe of the stick. 7 seconds left on the power. We can hear now by Dressel. Dressel's going to send it right on a Nowak. It hits him high. He's got to play it down. Nice interception there by Mancy. It's all the way out, though, and it's going to make its way to the far end where Danker picks it up, takes it behind Smalley. Sends it cross ice to Egan. Egan We're going to have an icing here as Egan sent it up to Kerr. Kerr was short of the red line by about 10 feet. Just tipped it. He lost track of where he was on the ice. 11:45 left in the second period. 3-2 is your score. Northview with the lead. Here's Henry Wrzezinski, seeing his first action of the day. Wrzezinski tried to get it out to the half wall there. Nobody doing. Here's Wrzezinski on it again. This time he gets it up, chipped it to Jake Myers. Myers lost it, and a quick shot sent in by Ludwig almost hopped its way past Jack Smalley. That puck was bouncing around pretty good by the time it got to him. Both teams changing up both lines. Wrzezinski on it behind the net. Leaves it for Homeyer. Homeyer had box down the middle. He missed him with the pass. Here's Wrzezinski with it. He's going to bank it off the boards, but standing there is 22 Horvath in gold. Yellowish gold. Sent out now. And all the way down as it rolls by Wrzezinski. He's going to look to get off. Yes, St. Francis will change all 5 as well as Northview's going to change their front side. Excuse me, their defense. Face off. It was controlled there by Northview. Centering attempt, 2 of them. And then a shot by Muir went up into the netting. Kicked back off the face-off now. Taken by Muir. He tried to go back behind the net. Stein tried to pass it back out. Another pass right out in front. This time Warzak stopped that one. And the Knights are going to break out momentarily. And they lost it. Here comes Crandall. Crandall takes a shot. That's going to hit high and go out of play as well. Francis is going to change it up again, hoping to get a different result, get that puck out of the zone, get it down into the Northview end. And Northview wins this face-off. Big collision there. Both players didn't see each other, so... Oh, and almost intercepted by Kerr. Kerr had it right there. Taken down. Those Ames on the backside. There's Denker with it. Denker flips it out for whatever reason. He gave it to the wrong team. Seals dancing around with it. Gives it right out in front. And Francis having a tough time gathering it up, but here's Kerr. Kerr with it. And that one's going to go way up into the rafters. Won't even follow that one. Jake Myers sent it out in front. Oh, and Booth had it. Had an opportunity to hit his skate rather than a stick. Here's Wrzezinski. Wrzezinski had it go right by him. Randall went right by Wrzezinski, but just couldn't get anything else after that. These passes coming out of the zone by St. Francis are horrible. They're either too far or they're not even close. There's another one. Here's Dressel. Off the glass. This one's tipped. It's going to be in the zone good. Here's Jake Myers for it. Myers try to pin it up there and let his reinforcements come get it. Here's Homeyer. Homeyer steals it from Ludwig, but it's stolen from him by Crandall. Crandall Tried to hit Harold coming down the lane. Here's Warzak. Warzak gets it over the line. St. Francis needs to do something here. Here's Holmeyer. He's kicking it around. Can't seem to find somebody to give it to. We've got a delayed penalty coming up to Northview. Excuse me. St. Francis. I'm not sure why that whistle wasn't blown earlier. St. Francis had possession of the puck, and he had his hand up. I did not see the call, but it is on Jaros. A power play for Northview. Northview controls that faceoff, sent a high shot off the outside of the net. McMack almost stole that one. He would have been off to the races. Made that one happen for Northview. Francis sends it in. Caught there by Egan. Francis had to come back out to them and back in. It was sent by Dressel, but this time it was over the net. Oh, excuse me, over the glass into the net. This off will be at center ice here, taken by Myers from St. Francis. Here Nancy tried to get a little fancy. Almost found the puck right at him. Randall with it. Send it right up the middle. And now taken by Seals. Seals trying to shake his man, gets rid of it, gives it to Crandall. Oh, and given away right there by Wierzinski, but luckily that puck was bouncing too much for Northview to do anything with it. We have an offsides here, as Noah Chevalier was not able to get out of his zone in time. He wins the draw. Burton sends it down. We're just taking more still. .6:03 left here in the second period. 4-2 is your score. Northview on top. Going off the face-off. Puck was sitting right there. 2 attempts at it. One by Jarls, one by Box. Box had it. That's going to be a hand pass. We'll get a whistle here as Stein knocked it out of the air with his glove, and it was touched by Box first. But 2 shots right on. No walk. Neither one of them got by him. There's Northview with control right in front of the net. Too many passes coming from behind that red line down there, right out in front. This time it finds its way. This time it's held in by Pavlica. Pavlica chips it down to Hunt. Hunt's got nobody with him. Could have given it to Egan, but Egan was just a little bit behind where his visual was. That should be an icing. I guess it wasn't. He was not even near the circle by the time that puck was let go. Pavlica tried to center it to Mack. Nothing doing. Comes out to Danker. Danker takes a shot. That one just got by Nowak. I don't know if he saw that one. Carter took a big check, but Havoc is the one that ended up on his rear. Egan over to Mack. Mack tried to backhand it in, but seems like St. Francis needs bigger blades because they just do not get enough on some of these passes. Here's Carter. One-on-one. Stepped up there was Egan. Egan took it away from Crandall. 2 passes later, the puck's still bouncing around in there, and we got people and bodies going every which way. Still pushing and shoving down there. Northview with a lot of possession behind the St. Francis net and finding guys out in front. With centering passes, catching St. Francis sleeping a little bit. Northview won that draw, but gave it away as it's taken here by Meyer. Meyer's up to Mancy. Mancy's just going to let it go over his stick. Not sure it's going to make it. No icing. Icing waved off. Still in the Northview end. Held in there by Mancy. He loops it around. Trying to get it now is Kerr. The middle, that puck's knocked out of the air. Mancy taps it back to Dressel. Dressel's trying to get it out and does so by a couple of bounces. Nice stick lift there by Mancy. He's going to give it to a Warzak. Meyer let the best of his emotions get to him. He's going to get sent off on a 2-minute slashing penalty. No reason for that one. 2:55 left in the second period. And now St. Francis is down a man. St. Francis right now trying to get that puck out of the zone. They do so. Here comes Nick Mack. Mack. Toe drags. Backhanded. Oh, nice save there by Austin Nowak. Got the toe on it and kicks the net off. Beautiful save by Nowak on a streaking Nick Mack. Made a move inside and out, went around, had a little bit of opportunity there if he could have lifted it, but he was at full extension himself trying to get that puck around Austin Nowak, but the net came off. He wins the draw. St. Francis retreats a little bit. Out to Carter. Carter gets over the blue line. Gave it right to Holmeyer. Holmeyer just gets it out. To Holmeyer again. Holmeyer's got an opportunity to skate this one. Trying to figure out who this penalty is on. And that's going to be on Egan for a slash. So Egan will go to the box. It'll be 5-on-3 for 52 seconds here. 1:47 left in the second period. Controlled by Northview. Oh, up top to Horvath. Horvath over to Basan. Shot there, fought off by Smalley. Comes out to Basan at the point. Basan over to Horvath. Horvath tried to find, I believe, Harrell at the middle. Nothing doing. This goes around the backside. Out to Horvath. Over to Basan, try to slap shot. It's now underneath the butt of Jack Smalley. He falls on it, and that is in the crease. You can see it from here. "15 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Have a minute and 8 left on the 5-on-4. Is dropped. Northview gains possession, comes out to Crandall at the point. Good save there by Smalley. Comes back out in front, a couple of jam jobs, still loose. Finally comes over to to Crandall. Crandall split it down. Oh, and that was a redirected goal by Northview. Is going to make this 5. That should end both penalties because the first one was over. And apparently they're not letting them out of the box. And that is Egan is coming out of the box. Power play is over as that was a 5-on-4 goal. "5-2 is your score. 53 seconds left here. So St. Francis is gonna have to come up with something big for the third period. Starts with this face-off win. Jumps into the zone. Box. Taken here by Jaros. Jaros tried to center it, nothing doing. Comes out to Stein. Stein settles it down, keeps it in. Here's Holmeyer. Holmeyer. Bodies flying all over the place. Kicked away there. Here's Jaros with it. Jaros is trying to get the box. Box was a little late getting there. He was working on getting that face-off win. So who is that? It's Jaros. Jaros got it out. Then goes for the big check. Does so. Time's going to run out on the second period. We'll have a short break here to just get a breather, and we'll come back in just a second. Third period starts with a shot from box. Just tips off the stick of Austin Nowak. Coming back the other way is Northview. Sent into the board there by Jaros. And Francis has Danker on it now. Danker sends it around to Jaros at the wall. Jaros just chipped it, but went right to Northview. Danker has it, gives it to Egan. Egan has to give it back to Danker. Danker sends it down. He had Mancy there. Mancy just missed it. So Ray wins the faceoff, gives it to Warzak. Warzak sends it over to Mancy. Mancy tried to skate it a little bit too much, but Ray's falling all over the place. I'm wondering if something's going on with his skate. Sent in by Ames, all the way to the corner. Warzak picks it up. And we're going to have an interference penalty on Kerr. 2 minutes for interference, 13:56. Down the middle, there was left there by Carter for nobody. Carter had somebody in mind, but nobody was thinking what he was thinking. Long pass to Elliott. He's going to knock it into the zone. But Stein has it. Stein left it there for Booth. Booth was a little late getting there. And here comes Northview. Sliding it across. A one-timer there was way over the net. Stuck up in the netting. .40 seconds left. Seals with it. Seals dumps it. Goes all the way around to Danker. Danker's been out there for about 5 minutes straight. At least 3. He was out for the entire 2-minute penalty kill. Or most of it, at least. There's Dressel. Dressel. Oh, and Dougie Carter gets sandwiched. Between Kerr and Dressel. His head went flying. Take a look in his eyes. Either way, face-off's going all the way down in the Northview end. 5-2 is your score. St. Francis has got to get the next goal for sure if they want any chance of coming back in this one. Still have plenty of time. 11:03 left. This puck was flipped down. Wierzinski had to play it. No help with him. Backhander from Northview is going to come out of the zone. They're going to have to regroup. Teo Ray's got something going on with his skate because he is all over the place. That's the third time he's fallen over nothing. Northview tried a centering pass from the Sun to Mirror. Nothing doing. Here's Hunt. Hunt to Pavlica. Pavlica tried to get it out. He does so. Comes over to Wierzinski. Wierzinski's going to chip it up to Box. Box. Just to let Northview have it. Crandall takes a shot. Delayed penalty coming to St. Francis. And a hook to number 2, Henry. Cleared out of the zone by Egan and then down the length of the ice. Played now by Austin Nowak. He's going to hand it off to Crandall. Randall trying to find somebody streaking up the middle. It's stolen away by Nick Mack. Mack sends it into the netting. Mack had options there. He had Danker and Egan both behind him. Could have passed it around for a little bit and burned some of this 5-on-4 off. Minute 39 left. In the hook. Out to the point. Crandall. Seals backhands it down. To Danker. Seals back door. That one's going to go in. That is penalty kill for St. Francis is not working out that well this year, as a lot of those backdoor passes are getting through, and a lot of goals are being scored that way. Off the draw, a shot came in from Kerr right into the glove of Noah. Move that over for you.
Makes you wonder what kind of parents those two are, huh?
Kick back here, taken by Nick Mack. Mack slides it over. Kerr tried a one-timer himself. That was done with a broken stick. Kept in the zone. Kerr needs a new stick. Instead, they'll get Holmeyer out there. Let's see who's... Makes its way all the way to the blue line, taken by Mack. Mack skates around Burton. Centering attempt to Holmeyer, nothing doing. Mack's got it again right here at center ice. St. Francis is running into each other now. Fox and Hunt collide. That's taken by Denker. Denker up to Myers. Myers taps it in. Comes back out. Nobody doing. I'm not sure where that pass was going, but Egan's going to come up with it. Egan sends it over to Myers. Myers, nothing doing there. It's all the way down in front of us here. Denker with it. Over to Chris Myers. Myers played it off his skate. That didn't work out as planned. Here's Dougie Carter with it. Carter goes around Denker. It up to Pavlica. Pavlica had to deal with the referee, and then he just dumps it in. 13 seconds left on the power play for St. Francis. Very ineffective power play here. Back to 5-on-5. Northview was with possession in their own zone. Brendan Booth doing all he can to get shot on net. Nice intercepted pass there by the freshman Wierzinski, who went down on his knees to get to that puck. Elliott's going to shoot, and that'll be saved by Jack Smalley. Off taken here by the Knights. Holmeyer backhands it to Warzak. Warzak sends it up to Jaros. Jaros, nobody on him. Skates it out to center ice. Had that pass deflected, hit his shin guard. It's back to him. Off the boards. Jaros has it. Jaros just tried to hit somebody up in the stands for Northview on that attempt there. But the protective netting got in the way. 6:11 left in the third and final period today. Northview on top 6-2. They've been in control since the puck was dropped in all honesty there. Dumped in by Northview. Taken by Denker. On his own net. I'm not sure who that was to, but Kerr ends up just tipping a pass. Here's Hunt. Hunt up to Mack. It's going to break out, gets it over the line. Centering attempt. 2 centering attempts. And a little bit of robbery there by Austin Nowak as he dove on his chest to get that one and ends up making the save. Had the Northview crowd oohing and on there. (6-3) up on the board. Northview with another face-off win. Henry Rosinski holds that one at the line. Gives it to Mancy. Mancy's checked on the play there. Comes all the way back out to Rosinski. He sends it over. Where it's pitchforked in by Dressel. There's Mateo Ray. That puck's going to be out of the zone by pass from Rosinski to Dressel. Just went over the line on its way out. Again held at the point by Rosinski. Big check on Jake Myers by Ames. Myers looking to get somebody back for that. As was Holmeyer. Tap right out in front. Another shot attempt by Northview goes wide. This one is blocked out in front. And he just tried to dump it in. Instead, it's going to be iced by Holmeyer. Let's see if they're going to wave it off. They do. Burton's going to have to collect it. And he just gave up an errant pass. Streaking down the middle. Francis is really good at passing the puck to the other team. I will tell you that. I would not want to be practicing for the Knights tomorrow after this lackluster effort. I believe they call it bag skating. No puck practice. Anyway, let's see what they can do. 4 minutes left. Hunt in the draw back, but it went right to Northview. Northview ends up getting it out of the zone. Taken there by Stein. Stein just whacks at it and gets it to the yellow jersey. Here's Hunt. Hunt had to wait for Jaros to get out of the zone. He did, and then he dumps it in. Now the Knights with possession. Briefly. Northview's coming back. Lehman dumps it in. They'll go for a change. St. Francis playing with 4 guys on the ice for some reason. I guess they're used to that for today. And shot by Stein is going to be covered up by Austin Nowak going to the other end. 3:06 left in the third period.
you see the beam clock? I can. 3 minutes. 3 minutes on the button. Real quick.
Murphy gets it center ice, dunks it in. Time taken by Denker. Denker's going to get it up to Mateo Ray. They got a 2-on-2 here, and he lost it. That's going to be an offsides. Out to Egan. Egan. Give it to Holmeyer. Holmeyer just let it tip off his stick down low. This time, comes all the way out where Smalley's going to play it. He's going to get it all the way out of the zone up to Holmeyer. Taken away by Egan. Egan hard off the boards to Holmeyer. That's Horvath putting it into the zone, getting checked off the puck. Here's Holmeyer again, tried to get it to Mack, and it was just out of his reach. Here's Rosinski. Rosinski up to Kerr. Kerr just chips it in. So Ray goes and gets it. All the way back out to Dressel. Dressel took a shot. Knocked down by Nowak right in front. Cleared out by Northview. This time St. Francis wins it. They check there at the point by Jaros. Only 1 minute left in the period. St. Francis with it. I believe that was Jaros that tried to streak down the middle. Didn't get very far. Here's Warzak. Over to Stein. Stein off the boards. Past Mancy to Jaros. To Hunt. Hunt tried to get it to Jaros. Jaros is on a mission to check everybody in the rink today. Sticks and bodies flying everywhere. Jaros is literally playing football now. 16 seconds left. And that'll run time out on this game. 6-2 is your final score from Tam O'Shanter. Francis